Morning. Haydon Bridge to Corbridge today. What we're going to do is we're going to go to somewhere we've already been, because we'll go through Warden. Now, as you remember, we didn't bother going to where the waters meet, so it's I think in total we're doing about 14 miles without doing the where the waters meet, so it'll end up being 15. So that depends on whether you do that as to how many miles you do, like, on this section. So I felt better and a bit right doing it today rather than the other day there. So yeah, we're going through Warden. We'll do that through Hexham and then on to Corbridge. And Corbridge is lovely, by the way. So when you come out of Haydon Bridge, I mean, the official route goes back down to the Tyne and like comes back up to this road. So if you're at the train station, just walk straight along the road, like what I've done. Am I being lazy? I don't know. So it should be around about 15 miles there today, and I'm looking forward to the day like I did yesterday. Very emotional one there yesterday, like, but sorry. I don't know if I was like thinking of me nana a lot and all that, because our ancestors and all that come from. Yeah, I think I had her on my mind a lot. I don't know. I'm just a bloody idiot, aren't I? Like, start of them fellas and all that, and like, I don't know, it's just, and I think it's, I sort of feel as though I'm coming to the end as well. So today I think I've got about 4 days left. I don't even know what day it is, man. Right, okay, let's crack on. 15 miles. Hopefully it's as easy on the legs as it was yesterday. Just come to this clearing on the road. You're on the road for quite a bit until Warden, and you're just hit by all this greenery. It's mad. And there's the train line there going along the bottom, as you'll get into Haydon Bridge from Newcastle sort of side. And there's the A69 running adjacent to it. Hey, lovely stuff, man, lovely stuff. We walked through that yesterday. Now this road that you come out of Haydon Bridge, it is busier than the one you would have done the previous day. Like, some natters on the road. Like, I'll not lie. So just keep to, because there's some like sort of sharp corners as well. There's one coming up like a sort of hidden bend there. I was just thinking as well that here's another car. I was just thinking that if you like to get your mind around like the logistics of like actually walking it, it's 40 odd mile per sort of leg. So like the North Tyne, I think it's something like about 48, and they're all like sort of similar. So like we're still on the sort of south leg now until we get to Warden, and then it becomes the Tyne, like the main Tyne sort of thing, because obviously the two waters meet. So yeah, see what I mean? So just work it that way if you want, or if you can, or whatever, like, because that's sort of what I've done. But I sort of get in my head when I got the Haltwhistle that, oh right, it's a straight line, which it is, to be fair, but you're still on the south Tyne, as it were, you know, but you're still on like sort of the south leg. So it's like 40 odd mile per like leg. I hope that makes sense. If you get the book, you'll see what I mean. So, aye. Here's another bloody car, man. Some beautiful houses along this road, mind you. I'll give them that. Could you not made a bloody path for her? Onwards. So last night I was trying to free up a bit of space on the card for the GoPro. What a bloody nightmare. Oh, I'll not bore you with that, the technicalities of that. But I had to cut one video doing a particular at the start where I was getting on about like the logistics for getting to places and stuff like that. So I'll do it now, because with going towards Hexham it's quite apt. So getting up to Deadwater is oh god, it's hell. So what you do is, on a Saturday is the only public transport. I mean, if somebody drops you off, you're sorted. If somebody's that kind, thank you, Luke. Seeing that through bloody gritted teeth. Yeah, so if you start on a Saturday, see, I couldn't start on a Saturday because I had to be back down at Warden for Sunday for Luke to take us down Garrigill, you see. But so that's why I put the miles in for the first 2 days, like. So all buses either to get to Kielder, which only work on a Saturday, and to Alston, all I'm very sure go from Hexham. So obviously, like, if you were doing like the south bit first, try to get here on a Saturday to get up to Kielder, so you can do that bit. Like, you have to think about things like, honestly, I've tried it every which way in my brain. So so I can't remember the number of the bus. I'll put it on. I'll put like everything on, and in the description, places where I've stopped, and like that Haltwhistle campsite and whatnot, train stations. So yeah, you just have to sort of know what you're doing on what day, sort of thing, for the connections and stuff. But the bus from Hexham only goes to Alston for the south source. I believe you can get a taxi to Garrigill and beyond, up to the gate. But yeah, honestly, it's like, logistically, in that sense, it's pickled me head. But I've got through it, just like. But just bear that in mind when you if you're gonna plan doing this, because it is tricky, like, in that sense. And once you're on this bit, you're sorted, really. You know, you've got trains, whatever, you know, you can work out whatever which way you want. So, and the train tickets are quite inexpensive, you know. I've been booking them the night before for coming to start, and then when I'm, let's say, sort of arriving at the place, then booking them, because obviously I don't know what time I'm gonna turn up, do I? So right, I better put this away because I'm gonna get knocked out. The beautiful houses continue, but so does this road as well. I mean, can't wait to get off. So you come over that bridge, just over there, just before the turn, and here, and I think all the maps are telling us to go down there. It looks like it's somebody's house. There might be a turning off just before the gate. We'll have a look though. Yeah, it seems as though you come down past them houses to the right hand side. It says there's a public footpath, You've got the train line here, but I believe we go under it because that is shut. I hope this is the right way, because I've just been stung up some nettles. Right, okay, let's have a look. Looks beautiful, man. That was absolutely stunning there, and there's a seat if you want to have your bait there in alley. Aye, oh gorgeous. I just stood there for 5 minutes just looking. Stunning. Aye, but I think that road will just be up there that we've been on, so I mean I would just come doing just for that, to be fair. But, obviously if you're in a hurry, if it's terrible weather, stop on there. You want to risk life and it's fairly busy, but I suppose it's the time as well, mind you, because 9ish or something now, so I suppose people are going to work and stuff. So I think we've done about 3 mile or so, like, so it isn't that far to Warden, because Haydon Bridge to Warden's about 6 and a bit mile, so that little section's quite small. And then it's about another 7 and a bit to Corbridge through Hexham. So I'll show you Hexham, eh? Lovely place, and so is Corbridge, mind you. So this is 4 stones with a few getaway cars, which again will have been on Vera. Mad, there was another car just a bit further along, just parked in this field. Mad. Right, anyway, aye, in case I get shot or whatever, I'll just crack on, not ask any more questions. Just after that lush view, turn to your left, and I believe we're going through this bit of grass here. This is really pleasant again. That road, which we'll come back on, just going into Warden, like you had some lovely views, mind you, but it is a bit dangerous, so just be aware of that little bit. But this bit where you come off the road, like you think, oh god, should I be here? But you are. There wasn't any signs coming off the road, mind you, that I seen. I might have just missed it, to be fair. So yeah, we're coming to Warden and the end of the South Tyne, which feels mad to me, it really does. So you'll have the boathouse there, the pub. You can stop there as well. I'll put the details on for that as well. Better not forget. Mental note. Yeah, so you can stop there, you can get food there as well. I wonder if they're open for breakfast. So from there, there's a little sign, I'll show you it, like in respect of where the boathouse is, for where the two waters meet. And it's just a little mosey behind some houses, half a mile. It'd be nice. I haven't been there before, so we'll have a look at that. Excellent. But that's the north and the south practically done now. Brilliant. You'll see the road getting closer and closer, and the train track. There it is there. And then we're turning right. Again, careful because they're always in around these corners, mind you. Keep your eyes peeled in your ears. So the boathouse is just coming up to on the left hand side there. There's also a cafe there, right? I have never seen it open. It says it's open there, mind you, but don't get too excited. We'll have a look, but I'm gonna go and link where the waters meet first before I even think about having out to eat. It is actually open. I can't believe it. What's that dodgy opening time? So yeah, this is where we ended the North Tyne at the boathouse. Had a lovely burger and chips there. I think you can stop in them at their back there. So aye, a decent enough place to get some bait at the very least, and a few pints. So with the North Tyne, you'll have come down this way, where the waters meet, half a mile down here. A few last glimpses of the South Tyne. So there's the North Tyne coming down, the South Tyne coming from that way, and in front the main River Tyne. Feels quite significant, this leak. So I didn't realise, but the stone isn't at where the waters meet, but oh, what a lovely place to just sit. Fantastic. I was talking to a woman there and she says the water's usually a lot bigger and like, yeah, fierce than what it is, and I thought, good God, coming off the south it seemed as though it was gone a bit mad. But yeah, you have to go along there and just like take it in, like, you know, because wow, makes you realise what you've been doing. Fantastic. So come across the river and turn left. Right, look out for this tree here. There's strictly no parking thing. I think we have to go down here. Got myself a little bit lost there. We're waiting for that woman coming out. I wouldn't have known. Oh, by the way, the cafe closed by the time I got back. Well, she was closing up because she got a phone call from the nursery. Her daughter wasn't well, so she had to go and get her. So there we go. I'm never going to get out to eat there or drink. Never mind, never mind. Maybe next time I go past. Might be open for you. But the cakes and all that look lovely. There we go. This is the one where the two waters meet, but over the South Tyne from where we just were before. That's where we're looking at it each way. Yeah, so there we go. Better go and give it a kiss then. Get on, get hey. Mwah. Hey, I've just had me bait, just looking at that cottage. I hope they didn't think I was casing the joint thing. And there's a couple of cows just coming there, cow and its calf, lush. Hey, Hexham's a lovely place, don't get us wrong, but it's a bit of a tap on the senses at the minute, I mean. The train station's along there, by the way. If you're stopping here, you've got shops, you've got McDonald's over there if you want it. But it is a canny place to stop. So when you come sort of past where the Abbey is, once you get to that like main road past, you come to Abbey, you keep left, go along, there's like your Costas there and stuff like that, Mountain Warehouse if you need it. Carry on, there's a bank, HSBC or whatever it's called, and like it's like sort of in the middle. You go to the right hand side and then up Eastgate, which is more or less opposite, and just come all the way up here. Now that is the way I've went. There is another way where you stay downhill, but got all the time in the world today, so I'm gonna go on the hilly scenic view. But if you're in a hurry, go the other way. It's in the book, in the big book. That shows how far we've climbed up, mind you. Abbey's just behind that tree there. Whew. Feeling now like I think I could go where that red car is. So you come along that road, get to here, and turn up. Unfortunately we're climbing a bit again. I better point out as well, there's no signs in Hexham, mind you, so you have to follow the book. I mean, you're basically going like straight up as such, to a degree. I mean, I suppose as soon as you get to where the Abbey is, yeah, and then like up another bank till you get here, and it says it's undulating here and it's quite steep in parts. I think there's a half a mile difference. It's half a mile quicker going the other way, and I suppose it's more straightforward, so that's kind of save your time as well. But I just fancy coming this way. So I was just intrigued to what it held. Yeah, from Hexham to Corbridge it's about 5 mile, so it'll not take that much difference time wise, I don't think, and the path seems dry today as well, like, so that's something until it starts raining, because it's been threatening all day. It's weird, it's like windy, warm, and you feel like there's a bit of rain coming, you know, as well. It's a funny one. Aye, so I mean, it's pleasant enough, man. Look at this, and the signs have started again. How many chimneys does that house need? But the cool bills through the roof. I think that would have been the road that you'd take if you took the other option. Them cars are going along. But this has been lovely. Just come out the woods, just cracking on, gradually going downhill. It was a bit boggy in places and a bit gnarly, but loved it. That's a nice sight to see. Right, so once you get over the railway track, we're basically going around this field to the right hand side. It loops round. There'll be a car park at the end. Turn left up into the Corbridge town if you want to go there. There's a car park there as well if you're getting picked up from there. But we're turning right. Now, you used to be able to go straight forward along the Tyne, but I think there's a road and path or something and it doesn't go along there now, so we're going back uphill again once we reach like that junction. Pity, because I'd like to have a look along there. It's always the things you're denied that you want the most, like, innit? But aye, so I might as well sum it up now. Dangerous, fairly dangerous road, that road at the start. Like, it got you miles in no time at all, mind you, I'll give it that. But in saying that, lush views, like when some past some lovely houses a day, man. Where the waters meet, brilliant, love that. You have to go along that like little half mile back. It's quite significant, like I say. And then there's a lovely park just before you get in, like into Hexham town. Have you been there before you take on the noise of Hexham? Like, I mean, it's a quaint sort of place, but it's busy. There's a lot going on there, like, you know. And it's a bit of an attack on the senses, I'll say. Just wait till we get to Newcastle. So I have your eyes peeled going through Hexham. The online map I've got on OS for the trail, spot on for this route that I've took. But have your book with you as well, just as a backup, because that was well worth like reading through that as I was going through, like. Yeah, in this like section going through the woods and all that, I absolutely loved it. Lovely and quiet after the noise of Hexham. And then I just dropped back down into Corbridge, which is just in front of us here. So I say the train station is like to our right as we get to that junction, and we're going that way anyway tomorrow morning, so there's no spoiling. They've never gone back on ourselves or anything like that. So, right, once again, thank you for watching. All the best. I thought there was some behind us, eh? It was wind. Thank you for watching. All the best. See you later. And look after yourselves. Ta-da!